Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of English Soundalikes Podcasts. I'm Maya.
And I'm Jack. It's great to be here for our 10th episode. Today, we're looking at two words that are just one letter apart in spelling, but quite different in meaning: quiet and quite.
That's right, Jack. Q-U-I-E-T and Q-U-I-T-E. That subtle spelling difference can lead to some confusion. Let's start with quiet, spelled Q-U-I-E-T. What can you tell us about this one?
Quiet, Q-U-I-E-T, is usually an adjective, meaning making little or no noise. For example, please be quiet, the baby is sleeping, or it's a very quiet neighborhood. It can also be a noun referring to a state of silence, like I enjoy the quiet of the early morning.
Good examples. So, quiet relates to silence or a lack of noise. Now, what about quite, spelled Q-U-I-T-E?
Quite, Q-U-I-T, is an adverb. It typically means to a certain extent, considerably, rather, or sometimes completely. For example, the movie was quite good, meaning it was fairly or rather good. Or, are you quite sure about that? Meaning completely sure. It's quite cold today.
So, quite is an intensifier or a degree word. For instance, I was quite surprised by the news. It modifies adjectives or other adverbs. Can you think of a sentence that uses both, Jack, to illustrate?
Let me see. It was quite remarkable how quiet the library became after the announcement. Here, quite means considerably or very, and quiet means silent.
That's a perfect illustration. So, a quick recap for everyone. Quiet, Q-U-I-E-T, adjective or noun related to little or no noise, silence. Quite, adverb meaning to a certain extent, rather, or completely.
Exactly. A good way to remember is that quiet has et at the end, and you need to be quiet to hear the sound of et. For quite, the E is at the very end, and it often emphasizes the word before it.
That's a helpful tip, Jack. And with that explanation, we've actually reached a special point. This episode, number 10, marks the end of our first season of English Soundalikes Podcasts.
Wow, Season 1 complete! It's been quite a journey, hasn't it, Maya? We've covered so many tricky word pairs, from affect and effect right through to quiet and quite today.
It really has. We want to say a huge thank you to all our listeners for joining us, for your support, and for learning with Learn English by English. We're already busy planning Season 2.
That's right, and we're really excited about some of the improvements we want to bring in for the next season. We've heard your feedback, and many of you have mentioned that while the audio is great, sometimes visual aids would make things even clearer, especially with tricky concepts.
Precisely. So, for Season 2, we're aiming to enhance your learning experience. Instead of just a static image, we plan to incorporate visuals, text, or simple animations that will pop up on screen to illustrate the words, their spellings, and example sentences as we discuss them.
The idea is to make it even easier to grasp the differences. So even if you don't catch every single word of the audio, the visual cues on screen will help you understand the point being made and reinforce your learning. It's all about making English learning more accessible and effective.
Exactly. More clarity, more engagement, and even more effective learning. We're really looking forward to it, and we hope you are too. So make sure you're subscribed to Learn English by English so you don't miss the launch of Season 2.
Thank you once again for being part of our Season 1 journey. Keep practicing everything you've learned. We'll be back soon with more content.
Until then, take care and keep learning. Bye for now.